Hi, I'm Geoff Ewenson for SpinSheet Magazine. We're here at the Annapolis Boat Show with Jerry Douglas. We are on the Catalina 545.
Correct.
And it is quite the yacht. We're standing here in the cockpit area, and Jerry is the chief designer specifically for Catalina, and he is going to be able to point out the highlights of the cockpit. Pretty distinctly, we've got a sailing section and a lounge section.
That's very two-zone cockpit.
Very two-zone, exactly. So how many people would you say it would take to sail this boat comfortably?
Well, one or two.
One or two. And as we move forward, obviously ample seating. See this area, we've got the daybed set up, if you will. A great place really seemingly to relax, maybe when on the hook or on a light to moderate reach. So Jerry just pointed out a really interesting and neat feature, I think, for really any boat, but a cruising boat especially. We have inside of this sea hatch, we have a dumbwaiter. And as Jerry pointed out, the number of stories you hear of lunches getting ruined coming up and down the companionway are way too plentiful to talk about. But this, pull your lunch right out, put your scraps back in, and away it goes. And it disappears with a switch. Absolutely spectacular. So the first thing that I notice about the interior of the Catalina 545 is just the ample volume. I'm 6'2", and there aren't many 55-foot boats that have this much volume and feel so comfortable and roomy. We have a simple but efficient nav panel. All the electric system runs to this, so there's no hidden switches to try to go find in a situation. We pan over here. We have an absolutely gorgeous wide open space galley, not so wide open that there's a lot of area to fall. As a cook on board, you'd feel comfortable, but not cramped. Again, we have the interior shot of the dumbwaiter, so as I've finished lunch, I can easily just put it in this tray, send it up, and the crew can eat. Back to how we would use this area, we have a television that's hidden away here in the nav station area. Pretty nice for entertaining, whether it be family or friends. This would not be a terrible place to have to watch a Sunday football game. As we leave the comforts of the cockpit, one thing that I notice is the interior settee here. As I step over to the hard rail, which is quite nice, very secure, I go to the deck, which is the same height, so I don't feel like I'm changing elevations, which is quite nice. One thing that I think sets this boat apart is you'll note we have a full-length Genoa track, and as we go forward, you'll note how interior the shroud base is. The narrow shroud base allows you to have a full-size Genoa, which is going to significantly improve this boat's sailing ability, and really I think sets it apart from a lot of other boats that it's maybe competing against. So all in all, I think the Catalina 545 is certainly a beautiful boat. It's the biggest boat Catalina has made in its production line, and it is absolutely worth coming to check out here at the U.S. Sailboat Shows in Annapolis.